Just a quick update on the latest Studio release, which is version 1.18. There's about 16 improvements in this one. Some of them are pretty small and things you wouldn't necessarily notice, but we're really focused on trying to make all the everyday things that you do quicker and easier. So let's run through them quickly, shouldn't take very long. So one of the biggest things is a speed improvement for the way Studio loads generally and dynamic content specifically. So the data sources, the mapping, purple areas on the right hand side, they should all load quicker. A really nice one is being able to add images to Studio rich text fields via File Manager modal. So if we just take a quick look at that. So obviously you've got this normal one we've had for a while where you can click that and you get File Manager, but we've now got that within rich text. So you can click Insert Image and you've got access to File Manager. Moving on, the ability to reorder options in a select field. So if you have a section, let's just go into this one quickly, and you create a field, and you do select, then you can now manage the different options and move them around. There is a next feature to this which we've almost finished but delayed it from this release, being able to group options together and being able to then reorder those, but that was a little bit more complex. So for now we're just releasing the ability to reorder your options, and you can also order by sort of value and that kind of stuff, A to Z. Next up, we've got add a global section icon in preview to clearly see which sections are global. So again, we've got a big change, much bigger change coming for global sections in the next release, but here you'll now see this icon here, and if it was a global section it would go green. So I'm not sure I've got any in here, but yeah, that would go green if it's global. Let's just quickly do that. So this section is now global. You get the green border and you get the green icon. Just helps you differentiate. Support changing attributes on the page template HTML tag. Not too sure how many people would do this very often. It's a little bit more technical, but you can go into a template, and if you click the code view, which helps you do shells and everything, sidebars and control the layout, you've now got these options down here. So you can change the language, and you can do RTL if you needed. So right to left text. What else? Warning for cloning or losing changes to a section in page templates. So if I tried to edit this one, you now get a warning to let you know. Same with trying to clone a section. And then updated the rich text editor to the latest version. So yeah, just some improvements to make the rich text editing experience better. I don't know how noticeable that will be because it should just work anyway, but yeah, we added more options into here recently, and it's just the latest version. Fix field mapping to show all items for selection, even if the filter is set to show less. Again, some of these can be quite hard to explain just from reading it. So if I was mapping to FAQ, for example, it's going to show 5 items here. Previously, if you'd set the item limit to 1, you would only see 1 item because it would be filtering, whereas obviously it should be showing you all of them, and you should be allowed to pick them, but it will still only pick 1 based on your item limit. Hide SEO OG fields in field mapping if detail view is turned off. So previously, when I come down here and go to the field mapping, you might have seen things like SEO fields and open graph fields, which would just be confusing if there's no detail view turned on. So they've now been hidden. We've updated the sections UI within themes. We'll just show that quickly. So if you are in pages and you go section library, if you click edit on a section, it'll show you here if it's used in other places. Until this release, that wasn't happening within the sections area. So if we go here and go into an item, this previously wasn't. It was just saying update, so now it tells you where else it's used. So continuity across the different areas. There was a bug with lists that made a section not load in Studio. It was just an issue with the if the code was written a certain way, it would not load correctly. So that's been fixed. And then a bug when trying to copy a dynamic section, that's been fixed as well. There are a few other things. It is 16 in total, but these were the notable ones. So any questions or feedback, let us know. Thanks.